Welcome to episode 1 of the first ever VidCast with your hosts, CL Chaos and
Zeno.
Zeno.
Yay.
Yay.
Did you do that all by yourself?
So today's topic is about E3. I know we're cutting it really close, but we've been plagued with issues with Twitch in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, we're here now to discuss E3. People watching us live on Twitch, feel free, of course, to throw in a couple of things you would like.
First things first. Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, Ubisoft.
Okay.
Well, you're more of an Ubisoft fan than I am, so we'll let you start it off. Zeno, take it away.
Okay, first things first. We're gonna get this out of the way. Swear word and probably a joke in the first 5 minutes. A really bad joke. I think that they are definitely going to have Trey Parker and Matt Stone on stage, talking more about the fractured butthole, giggity. And I also think that they are probably going to do a little bit of a multiplayer demonstration with Far Cry 5.
Oh,
Your thoughts?
We're doing predictions?
Yes.
So my prediction for Ubisoft is they're going to show us an actual possible demo and or trailer for the new Assassin's Creed game, which, if you guys have been paying attention to Assassin's Creed, takes place in Egypt and is the very, very first... Hey, look, it's Mr. Meeseeks. Very first assassin order in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, I'm not too sure how I feel about this because, well, I haven't really liked any of the Assassin's Creed games, but oh well, it's probably going to be busted and broken on launch like every other Assassin's Creed has been. And then,
oh, come on now, they're not that bad. Okay,
oh, yeah,
they are.
No. Not at all. And in regards to the fractured butthole, yeah, I believe that Trey Parker and Matt Stone will be popping up to say, guess what, it's delayed again. But we'll give you a new trailer. And for those who pre-ordered, thank you for all that money that you gave us so we can keep working on it until it's done. It's a little business loan. You guys pre-order, we take in this money, and then we'll finish the game with the money you gave us. That's about it for Ubisoft on my end. So, you know, anything to add?
I think they might announce a new MOBA.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. I also...
yeah.
Yeah, because that just seems like them.
Yeah.
This freaking Apollo needs to stop.
Clap, 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 clap. Okay, so I don't want to go... Oh, sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say, Zeno?
I think that once everything's all said and done, that it'll be a decent E3 for Ubisoft. I think there's going to be a lot of hype for the fractured butthole, obviously, and then oh god, I'm in trouble.
Oh god. Yeah. Again, with Ubisoft T, you know what? They're probably going to show another stupid Dance Dance game.
Oh god, please,
you know.
No.
And they just realized now I bought Sanctuary. So yeah, I'm
nicely done.
Seeing a Dance Dance game once again because every single year they have to have another one. And
can we get a remix of the Han Solo song?
I'm on solo, on solo, on solo. God, we should get Gingy to sing that. Anyways.
No kidding.
So, of course, I want to talk about our one that we're looking most forward to last because, you know, I don't want to give everybody what we know now. Our predictions, like, oh shit, like right away. So, let's move on to PlayStation.
Okay, so PlayStation, I don't think, like you said, they will be revealing anything in regards to the possible PlayStation 5. Instead, what I think will happen is they're probably going to set something up
I don't know what I expected.
so that they have the potential to reveal it sometime in the near future, but it's just way too close for a new console for them.
Is it though? Because if you look at Nintendo, technically the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 are last generation. The Nintendo Switch is current gen.
Mm,
And
I
everyone
don't know,
keeps
man.
everyone
That-
keeps blaming PlayStation and Xbox with these mid-console release cycles or whatever, not realizing Nintendo released the next generation with the Switch. Because it's not called
that's
the
true.
Wii U Slim or the Wii U Portable. It's a brand new console for a new generation. But enough about that. If they don't, if the rumors are false that they're not going to show a PlayStation 5, I'm thinking a possible PlayStation Pro V2. Because they're going to have to try to compete with Xbox now because it's Scorpio. It's a beast. Oh god, I'm going to get jumped on.
Anyway, yep.
I blew him up! Anyways,
Nicely done. 18
So, yeah,
seconds on meds.
I can see them releasing Pro V2. Probably something to do with PlayStation VR once again, and so another little bit even playable demo of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. And with all the hype building around Crash, they might look at their older trilogies like Jak and Daxter and Spyro, and also bring a new remaster of those. I'm leaning more to possibly seeing another remaster, or not another, but I'm leaning more to seeing Jak and Daxter remastered as a trilogy than I am seeing like Spyro first. The worst thing at E3 for Sony that I'm not looking forward to is the Uncharted prequel that they're making with, I can't remember who it is. I'm bet you they're going to show something along Uncharted over there. And of course,
absolutely, and then
no, go ahead.
the wife will be absolutely ecstatic for it because that's just who she is.
Yeah, but it's not Naughty Dog though.
I
So,
know, but she's
that's-
still gonna go nuts over it.
Oh, we've got a comment saying from Amawi saying version 2.2 for PlayStation Pro. He doesn't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of nice, but I mean, at the same time, it's just I can't see it happening, dude.
Well,
Good.
when PlayStation when PlayStation last year's E3, when they announced the PlayStation Pro, Microsoft immediately said, "Shit, we're doing a Scorpio. Quick, someone run some specs. Let's get this hype train starting." So, working on the Scorpio for since they did that, I can possibly see maybe Nintendo having a little bit of, they got like half a year to take prep and be like, "Hey, we've got this new version coming out." But who can say? Oh, there we go. God of War. I can see another trailer for God of War coming out.
Absolutely.
And besides that, I really don't know much of Sony. A bunch of course, JRPGs. Probably another new Destiny trailer because, play it first on PlayStation.
Yeah.
The beta announcement for Destiny as well could probably be revealed.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, nice kill. Wow,
Thank you.
dude, that was beautiful. So yeah, Destiny, God of War, possibly either Spyro or Jak and Daxter remastered, and maybe PlayStation Pro V2, and something to do with their VR is my predictions for them. Of course, they'll probably show Fractured Butthole if Ubisoft doesn't. So yeah, those are my E3 predictions. For PlayStation. Anything to add,
Yeah.
Zeno?
I think the only thing I can really add to that is, the possibility of, what I'd actually pay to see is Katamari remake.
That would be fun. I'd like to play that Katamari game. But
it's been a very long time since we've heard anything, especially from that company.
Well, they've been doing mobile games, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be more like your ally.
All right, Bethesda is also having another. I think this is their second E3 presentation they've had now. So maybe if not at Nintendo, nice. If not at the Nintendo's press conference, I think we'll see a little bit of Skyrim for the Switch, which I still believe is actually going to be a real thing. I'm really hoping that they're also going to give us a little hint into where the Elder Scrolls series is going to go. Oh, okay. Where the Elder Scrolls series is going to go after what they're doing with ESO, with Morrowind, and with the Switch's version. So I'm kind of hoping we get to see Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
They might even sorry, go ahead.
They are just about time for new Elder Scrolls, like they're planning that soon, aren't they?
Yeah, we got what's it called there? The not Legendary Edition. What was it? Oh, either way, we got the Skyrim Game of the Year, whatever edition you want to call it, remastered. We got that announced at their last E3. Maui tuning in, saying, "Can the Switch handle Skyrim graphics?" I don't believe it can, but it showed in the trailer that they are. Bethesda said we're excited to work with it, but I can see a lot of cut content being taken from Skyrim, so that the Switch might be able to handle what can actually be done, right? And then, what all does Bethesda have? Oh, wait, there we go. I can also see them doing another Wolfenstein. Hopefully.
No, too early, and I don't think the last one didn't actually go over too well. Graphically impressive, absolutely, but not the best. Like storyline.
Yeah, but my prediction though is they're going to go like back to like the roots though, and not be as crazy as Wolfenstein has been in the last 2 installments, because now they have Doom to take that craziness away. And it's been 3-ish years since we had another Wolfenstein game. So, again, these are all predictions. So I think we might see hints at a new Wolfenstein game, possible DLC to Doom, or even once again, a new high-definition version of the original Doom with enhanced visuals.
Enhanced visuals.
Yeah, enhanced visuals. Our monkey's gone. And yeah, with Bethesda, that's all I've got to say on them. Anything you've got any predictions on for Bethesda?
Not in particular. I mean,
because it's definitely way too early for anything Fallout related.
Yeah, way too early.
Nom 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 nom.
All expectation.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Alright, so let's move on to them, unless you actually have something to add on with the Bethesda now.
No.
Alright. So then, shall we move on to those guys that have been around since, like, who knows how long they've been? Yeah, the Stone Age. Predictions for Nintendo theirs, you know?
Mario Party.
Killing spree.
Mario Party.
Yes, actually, 100%
Mario Party
Mario
Switch.
Party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. Now, Mario Party on Nintendo Switch, I would buy a Switch for that
And
if
so
it was
our
cheap
hero's
enough.
story begins.
Mainly because having a portable Mario Party like that would be so much better than packing up your whole console. All the other games I can care less. I can pack it up on my laptop. But Mario Party, definitely, I would like to see a new version of that coming out soon. I can also see them announcing Super Smash Brothers S, or no, sorry, Super Smash Brothers Deluxe, because you can't really call it Wii U Deluxe because it's not really a Wii U console. So either a new Super Smash Brothers or just once again what they did with Mario Kart and be like, here, we added this new stuff to it. Obey. Mario Odyssey, of course, they're gonna show an actual demo of it instead of just saying, oh hey guys, we're working on this Mario game, come look at it. Oh what? No, she was dead.
I don't know what I expected. An enemy has
I'm
been
dead.
slain.
She is dead.
So Mario Odyssey with an actual gameplay trailer and stuff, and then of course I think it's called Legends, Pokemon Legends. It's the new.
There's a new Pokemon coming out.
Yeah, I can see a new Pokemon Sun and Moon coming to the Nintendo Switch, which is
Really?
yeah, which I can see because it's got a little bit more juice than the 3DS. I can see Pokemon Sun and Moon Legends, or whatever the heck it's going to be called, actually being what we originally thought Pokemon Sun and Moon was going to be, where you can actually pick what region you're from, and you can travel across all different regions throughout the Pokemon world. So I can see
would
that
be pretty
maybe
cool.
coming. And then once again, that would be a day one purchase for me, and the reason to buy a Switch.
This
Oh, I can see also trailers for
something.
the new Zelda DLC coming out.
Absolutely.
Maybe a new Donkey Kong game. And
You think we're ready for that?
we haven't had one since Donkey Kong Country Big Freeze. So it might be time that Donkey Kong comes back out again. Because Big Freeze, or Tropic Freeze, whichever it was called, was the sequel to Country Returns, and Country Returns was pretty much Donkey Country, Kong Country. Nom 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 nom.
That guy is dead.
Jealous. So yeah, I can see maybe another Mario. Wow, I mean Donkey Kong, but that's a huge maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my predictions. Yeah, Mario Odyssey trailer gameplay announcement for the Pokemon Legends, whatever we're gonna call it, and Super Smash Brothers, possibly Mario Party, like you said, are now my main predictions for Nintendo Direct at E3, or whatever the hell they're gonna call it. Although, going back to PlayStation, seeing another gameplay demo of Final Fantasy VII and the new Call of
Ooh,
Duty,
yes.
of course, which will be shown at PlayStation's E3. Yeah, so
Yeah,
going back to
because,
PlayStation there. Any new Pokemon phone game? I don't think they're gonna have like nothing like Pokemon Go, but there might be something small and silly that no one really would play, like Pokemon Shuffle. Because that's on mobile. It might be something like that, but nothing high-end. Although they might... I don't really want to talk about the DS, so I'm not even going to try to predict anything there. So, yeah, my Nintendo, and added to PlayStation. I'm done there. Anything to add, Zeno?
Okay. No, not really. I think we've pretty much got that down pat. Um, probably I could see some minor jabs at Scorpio because PlayStation does go after Scorpio, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, that will
they'll
probably
probably
happen.
they'll probably say something along the lines of, well, we
Maui asked, I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Back to the Pokemon Mobile. Of course, he left. A Pokemon Classic game coming to mobile. I don't think that's gonna happen because Red, Blue, and Yellow were released on the Virtual Console on the DS last year. I can maybe see like
Why can't you be more like your ally?
Crystal,
Your middle tower has
Double kill.
Gold, and Silver. There we go. Maybe being released on the Virtual Console, but nothing main for the phones. So let's actually go to EA. Battlefront.
This must be how your parents feel.
yeah,
That's it.
absolutely.
Maybe a new expansion pass for Battlefield 1, but it's going to be nothing but Battlefront 2. A huge, we are so sorry for what we fucked up with on Battlefront 1. Please forgive us and trust us this time. We did it. Okay, we have a campaign. We listened. We've got our classes made. And this new game is just going to blow all your guys' minds and be what should have been given to you day one on Battlefront number 1. That's kind of what I see them going for with Battlefront. And their whole thing's probably going to be based on Battlefield and Battlefront. Those are, but mainly Battlefront.
You have slain
Nom, nom,
an
nom, nom.
enemy.
What else does EA actually make? Beats me. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you think that the new Xbox will affect the PC market?
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
will come back to that question
Yes.
once we actually go back to the Xbox, but I torn on that one.
Yeah.
But I think actually our EA topic is done. So
Yeah,
let's-
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I think we pretty much just covered it in one shot, like
Yeah.
Battlefront. Now I do know that they are actually doing a full-out campaign for it, which is great
I know, I
because
can't
we
wait for
did
that.
need it.
Did something.
Finally get to play as the bad guy too, someone who actually worships the Empire. Sev is against it. I am excited for Battlefront. I gotta buy it.
All right, so next up, back to the Xbox.
Back to the Xbox One. We'll start with the question: do you think that Project Scorpio is going to affect the PC market?
I think that there is a small chance of it possibly affecting it, because it will be a vast and overpowered console, but it will have the price tag to go with it, which is rather unfortunate.
An enemy has been slain.
attack the Titan. Ultimate is ready.
Which is rather unfortunate, but, you know, these things happen, right? So,
Yeah, it's going to be the price tag is going to be about 500 USD for this Project Scorpio.
Our hero
Goodbye.
story begins.
And this game. But I don't think it's going to affect the PC market as much as people are going to think, because you still got the Play Anywhere titles with Xbox's first-party games, right? So why would a PC gamer who maybe wants to play Halo 6 or whatever, Halo 6 is probably going to be somewhere at E3, why would someone go and be like, oh, let's go drop $500 to go play Halo because I can finally, because Halo, when they can just
yeah.
go to the Xbox, Microsoft Store, or PC Store, whatever the heck they call it, and just buy it there, and then they can just play on PC, which is what they like to do. and plus still have better graphics because I mean it's PC. So
regardless of what happens, it will have better graphic on PC.
Now,
Xbox Scorpio is just okay. How about this? What are they going to name the Scorpio?
I really want them to keep the name Scorpio because I mean the chip that they have in it is trademarked the Scorpio chip. So the Xbox originally came out because it was the DirectX console. So Xbox DirectX, Scorpio chip, Xbox Scorpio. Let's just keep it Scorpio, please. I don't want anything stupid. I don't want the Xbox One 2. I don't want the Xbox 720. I don't want the Xbox 900. I don't want Xbox because we already had Xbox. So just keep Scorpio, please. That is all I want. Just keep it Scorpio.
I ain't cheap, though.
I think they're going to name it the Xbox One X.
Oh, that's so stupid. Because I'll just keep calling it the Xbox 9 if it's One X.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Roman numerals, ah.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I think I'd be very happy if they called it the One X, because you know, backwards.
Oh, yeah, I see. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be One X. But now is the Scorpio gonna bring Xbox back though as the #1 console?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
Why
because the price tag. You look at when Xbox was first announced, a $500 thing. Here's your Kinect, blah blah blah. You look over at PlayStation, it was $100 cheaper still. You look at the Xbox Project Scorpio, it's going to be like $500-$600-ish, somewhere around that price tag. The PlayStation Pro, which is ready for VR, you can get that again $100-$200 cheaper than an Xbox Scorpio. So if you're just a casual gamer, what are you going to go for? Right? If you're just brand new into the console scene, like you've done computer for X amount of years, and then it's like, you know what, let's give console a shot. Let's look at these prices though. I mean, sure, it might have better capabilities and stuff, but as it stands right now, where are the exclusives? And that $100-$200 extra price tag is no. It's an automatic turn off. And then you look at the Xbox One S, and you'll be like, well, I mean, but it's the exclusives. So
I think one thing that'll definitely affect the major selling point is the fact that it will not have Kinect, which means it's going to have a lower price point, right? With the Kinect, it'd probably be looking at $650.
Yeah, but it doesn't even
like
have
if they were to
port
ever
with it though. So
I know.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bad.
Good luck.
But yeah, because of the price tag that it has though, because yeah, sure, it's a higher end console and everything, but to just a casual gamer, it's not gonna matter if they don't have the games that they want, or like how cheap they want it. Because the Xbox One S is like, depending on what bundle you get, can range from $300 to $400 as it is. Phil Spencer, head of Microsoft, stated because this is a higher end console for higher end gamers, it's going to cost a little bit extra. So we're already knowing it's going to cost us more than the Xbox S. So we've got to be looking at that $500, $600 price point. And like, yeah, sure, it doesn't come with a Kinect, but we're still paying for that additional high-end stuff, right? Well, he's done. So much for predictions. So yeah, I'm gonna see, yeah, calling it now. $550, $600 for the Scorpio.
Oh,
And I don't think it's going to, like, it might bring some developers back to Xbox, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get these developers back to come to Xbox. Mainly because the price point, the developers will be like, well, who's going to be playing right now? Like, fuck. You get 100 people in a room. How much of those 100? Well, how many of those 100 people like are going to buy an Xbox over the PlayStation? Like, not including diehard fans of a brand. That was a good gank. So
That was a good attempt.
yeah, and then make sure they've got the indie scene going for them, and the dev kits and everything for the Scorpio are making everything sound like it could be a dream come true. But like for developers. But I mean, look how long it's taking Cuphead to come out. I want to play Cuphead. Maybe we'll get a release date for Cuphead.
No. Much cup, much head.
So, but in all though, Scorpio, yeah, it's not going to be the immediate success Microsoft is hoping for, but it will get there within this console generation.
Be right back.
My opinion. Am I picking
Oh,
one up?
I'm dead.
Oh god, you know I'm picking one up. Am I
Yeah,
praying that there's going to be
absolutely.
good exclusives? Of course I'm going to pray. But because I have a PlayStation, if I don't get the exclusives I want, I can just play the PlayStation one. Am I looking forward to when VR has reached to where Phil Spencer's like, yeah, it's time to implement this? Oh yeah, because I want some VR.
You know what?
We all
I
know
don't
it's
think
VR
it'll be
capable.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think that we're going to be going straight to VR. I think we're going to
it's
go AR.
Maybe with the Google Glass, which again we'll probably be seeing, or not Google Glass, HoloLens, Microsoft HoloLens. There we go. Which we'll probably see at their press conference again, like we did last year.
They'll probably show off Minecraft.
Yep, again, because it's like the only thing that they really have that's exclusive besides... I mean, it's not even exclusive. They own it, but because Microsoft's chill, they're like, eh, everyone else can use it too. Yeah, run away. Oh god, I'm dead. Nope. Where was I? Oh yeah, because Phil Spencer said that the Xbox Scorpio can do virtual reality, but they don't want to start it until virtual reality is actually easier to access to, you know, casual gamers and whatnot. So it's not
Yeah,
gonna be...
especially with
Yeah, go ahead.
Silly ally, death is
yeah,
for
especially with
enemies.
the price points, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. So I can see maybe next 2018 E3, when virtual reality actually hit to a cheaper price point, then I can see Microsoft being like, "Okay, guys, here's our VR kit." So, do we got everything about Scorpio that we want to talk about out, or is there some more
6
Scorpio stuff?
teraflops.
Oh well, everyone knows that. 6 teraflops. What is a teraflop? Never tell me the teraflops. Ooh, one thing that the Xbox does though have over the PlayStation Pro is a disk drive,
Why can't
a
you be more like your
HDR
ally?
disk drive. So, maybe for people who have 4K televisions, they might pick the Xbox One over the PlayStation 4. But for people who don't, I don't see it coming.
I mean,
Teraflops.
okay, so 4K is still a good amount off, I think. Like, the price on the actual TVs themselves needs to come down.
You did something.
Yep. But at least it's all ready for HDR.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did your mic die? Or are you concentrating?
Nope.
I don't know what I expected.
Unfortunately,
Does that
I'm
mean-
concentrating.
Because I'm getting a HD... Ooh, yeah, that's what I actually want a little bit talk on here. Because it's coming out holiday-ish area for the Scorpio. What month can you see it coming out on?
November.
I'm thinking maybe August, October.
Really?
Yeah. Because look at October or November's lineup for games they've got. I'm thinking Microsoft's got the strategy where they want the Scorpio to be out a month or two before all these big games that we've been waiting for to drop out, so that people can actually see the difference in Xbox and PlayStation that might sway them to getting the Xbox over the PlayStation for these new high-end games, because it's going to look better on Xbox. We all know that. Unless, of course,
Well,
you know,
especially
the PlayStation
Scorpio,
Pro.
right?
Yeah.
What a rude
I
dude.
keep forgetting Alt. So yeah, I can see it maybe, yeah, August, October-ish.
Your ally.
I'm hoping it comes bundled with a game. But I don't think it's going to. So enough about the
there's
Scorpio.
Really...
Unless you want to add in again.
I can't see them adding in a game to it. Not
Yeah.
immediately, anyways. So
Yeah, give it a couple months. So now the one. So let's move on to our predictions now, because we went Scorpio before predictions.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna do this developer by developer. So, or not really developer by developer, I guess, because there's a lot of developers that are no longer around. But I am going to say we get a Fable game announced at E3.
You really think?
I told you this like what, a month, 2 months ago, that I think that there's going to be a Fable game announced. I'm sticking to it. I believe we're going to get a Fable game, because sure, Lionhead Studios is gone, but Microsoft has the rights to Fable and refused to sell them. It's probably not going to be that horrible Fable Legends, or whatever the crap it was going to be called. I can see it. Yeah, I can see maybe like once again going back to Fable's original roots, being this RPG that people wanted, and because whoever was the head of Lionhead and Fable kept promising stuff that was never delivered, I can see Microsoft making a whole new developer to focus solely on Fable games, and trying to bring the original vision of what it was supposed to be to the new generation of consoles. And the new developer is going to be, of course, called... Oh man, I had it. I can't remember. But it's going to be something related to Abion, or where the heck the place in Fable's called. Just like how
Albion.
It'll be called that, because, you know, 343 Industries does Halo. The Coalition does Gears of War. So yeah, they'll be doing Fable. It only makes sense.
It does make sense.
Your left tower is under attack.
And
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, and then 343 Industries has announced we're doing something Halo related. It's not going to be Halo 3 Anniversary, because its anniversary is this year. It's not going to be Halo 6, but we're doing something Halo. I'm going to say they're going to say, oh look, we're doing a TV show, because every single fucking year they're like, oh guys, we got a TV show coming for freaking Halo, or a movie, and they've never delivered on that promise. So I'm thinking they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, we got this movie coming, it's gonna be cool, blah blah blah, we got this TV show, we're excited, blah blah blah. And what I want to see though, because they're not gonna release a actual Halo 5 ODST. That'd be cool. Because they're not going to do a Halo 3 anniversary. What I would really like to see is for them to go back to like the Master Chief Collection, add it to PC, and then update the visuals for Halo 3, as well as remake some of the maps. It'll be probably a play anywhere title then. Dog.
Killing spree.
And
2 for 1. What a bargain.
yeah, it'll probably cost maybe 40-50 bucks for, if depending on how they do the visuals for Halo 3. Like, they could totally remaster it and re-release it, both Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST, on Master Chief Collection, and then charge like 40 bucks for it. I can see that happening. But I can also see them maybe doing Halo Reach as an Xbox One game, because unless you include backwards
that makes
compatible,
sense.
it's the only Halo game currently not on Xbox One. With the Master Chief Collection, we even got ODST. And with Halo Wars 2, we got the definitive edition of...
An ally
damn it,
has
missed
been
it.
slain.
definitive edition of Halo Wars. So now, yeah, every Halo game but Reach
Rampage.
has been remade to come to this console. So I can see something along the lines that they're going to do. Possibly. Oh, I saved you there. Yep. And
You
then,
did.
and then I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more of Cuphead, and hopefully we'll be getting a solid release date, or at least a announcement for it's coming to the Xbox game preview, and so we can at least get a little bit of a taste of it, right? I'm gonna hold us off because Cuphead's been like 6 years we've been waiting for Cuphead.
Death is for enemies.
Like, I understand
about that,
it's all hand drawn and everything, and how long did it take us to get Rick and Morty? Which is just animation. This is animation plus coding plus all the other stuff that they gotta do. So yeah, I understand it's taking them long, but I want it, and I want it now. So if they can release what they if they can release just a little bit of what they have for us to, you know, sink our teeth into,
Why can't you be more like
that
your
would
ally?
hold off everybody. No one would be complaining, where's Cuphead, where's Cuphead? Because you got it in game preview. It's not finished, but you know what? It's pretty much just a demo. And you paid for it already, so if the final product's going to be a little bit more expensive, guess what? You don't got to pay the difference. So I can see
An enemy has
Cuphead
been
maybe
slain.
coming into game preview, as well as, you know, a bunch of other indie games that they'll have their big indie showcase. And then, of course, we'll get our huge E3 sale. Gears of War is probably going to be
Oh,
like, oh,
God.
check out our brand new tournament we're doing. Yay.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, of course, Forza. We'll get another Forza type game. Crackdown finally got its developer, but I don't think it's coming out in 2017. Because, I mean, year's almost over and you just got your developer? Our lives are in your hands and you've got Butterfingers? And then possibly
This must be your
a
parents'
Rise
Yeah,
2.
that makes sense.
Because Rise was supposed to just
Know what I
be a
expected.
like tech demo to show you, hey, this is what our console can actually do now.
The way you press them buttons, boy. Unlike
Wow.
his victims, our hero was
When they didn't
try not to
actually see
completely
the success it was
remote
going to be
control is.
as it was. Like, it had its issues, but it looked beautiful. The story was crap, but the multiplayer was pretty fun. So I can see maybe
Your left Phoenix has
a
been destroyed.
Rise 2 coming out.
Oh yes.
And it
Okay, so yeah, I could see the possibility of a Rise 2, especially if they did a little bit deeper of a story.
yeah.
Okay, so Cuphead.
Yep, definitely Cuphead.
We want to see it at least in game preview.
Yep. No more trailers.
Yep. That game, literally, it was just like, shut up and take my money immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Cuphead, Rise, Son of Rome. What else is there? 343 Industries will probably do something random.
Yeah, something
Forza
Halo
will be
related.
Forza will definitely be used for the graphic show off for
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Sorry, and then there's you know what I think might happen? As long as they stay away from microtransactions, I think that it's about time we get a new Isaac Clarke game. You know who Isaac Clarke is, right?
Nope.
Really? Dead Space.
Yep. Oh, okay. But that's EA though. If they're going to do EA, that's going to be at their press conference. And
Okay.
because of Dead Space 3, how shitty it did, they announced they're not doing any more Dead Space for a couple more years.
Hmm.
So we're still on their hiatus. With Dead Space, they're going to end up rebooting the franchise. Because that's the only option they have left.
Yeah. Okay, Destiny 2.
Destiny 2, again, is going to be shown only on PlayStation because of the exclusive deal that they have.
And then all of a sudden Bungie's like, oh fuck, we shouldn't have signed that exclusivity deal.
Yeah.
Because they'll see the Scorpio.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, you keep going. Mine's still other stuff, so you keep going your predictions / want to see.
Okay, obviously Call of Duty for PS4. Just trying to think now. There's not a whole lot left to really say.
Alright, so I guess it's back to me. Here we go! Alright, so... one thing I forgot to mention. And this should have been something that was talked about right away. BioWare.
Okay, BioWare has a new IP. I know that for a fact. I've got insider information on that.
Well, it's been announced. Like, it was announced 2 years ago, dude. So, I mean... but, yeah, their new IP, because they do have the deal with Xbox, will probably be shown, if it's shown at all at this E3. It'll be shown during Xbox's press conference.
Mm-hmm.
But forgetting who owns BioWare? EA. And last year's Star Wars little thing they did, they showed BioWare was working on a new Star Wars game. It was a very quick snippet, and if you blinked, you missed it. And it's already been announced that they are going to be reimagining KOTOR to fit within this new canon. So maybe we'll be seeing a little bit more KOTOR or some sort of Star Wars game from BioWare, as well as Battlefront 2 and a possible other Star Wars game from EA. Because, you know, they've got the rights for, I think, 2 more years? Mass Effect's on hiatus. There might be something hinted at about Dragon Age, but I don't see it with their new IP and with BioWare Austin working on KOTOR. So, yeah, but with the hype of Scorpio and the potential of a new KOTOR reimagining-ish like game, I can see
An ally has been slain.
Microsoft getting the exclusivity rights to the new KOTOR like they did with the original KOTOR. Because it didn't come out for PlayStation, it was only out for PC and for Xbox, right? So if Scorpio, I can see
true.
Microsoft winging and wheeling deals here to get KOTOR exclusively on Xbox, which, if they do, I can see that game driving up the sales of Scorpio like really fast, because everyone who played KOTOR has been wanting a new KOTOR and a remake of KOTOR for the last 10, 15 years almost. So
Yeah.
I can see, yeah, new KOTOR, Xbox One, Scorpio. Definitely not bundled together, but it'll, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that gets shown off at E3.
That would be rather nice.
I would just want Revan to be canon again.
Silly ally. Death is for enemies.
Ah, you fucking.
I know, he ruined your train of thought. You're like, and then just nothing.
Yeah, I think that it would definitely be a plus.
We're trying, though. And then, yeah, besides the games mentioned, I think the majority of Microsoft's E3 is going to be focused straightly on the Scorpio, maybe a bunch of new backwards compatible games, and the Xbox Game Pass. Those are the main topics I can see them talking. Besides,
I think they're also going to talk a little, like, a good amount about the yeah, absolutely, about the Game Pass, but I could also see them talking quite a bit about oh, whatchamacallit. I can't even think straight, god damn it.
told you this wasn't the game to do it on.
Well,
You can see them talking on.
who are we talking about?
It was dead. Microsoft
Yeah.
Game Pass backwards compatibility.
Okay, so obviously they're going to be talking about the Game Pass and everything, but I really think they're going to push for the augmented reality this year.
I don't know on how much though.
I think probably a lot more than you would think.
I still, they should save that though for something else. Like, not like, to me, Microsoft's Xbox Game Conference should be about, you know, the Xbox, not augmented reality. Save that for like a tech, like a different tech expo that isn't called Xbox, right?
Well, I mean, they could very well, you know, obviously it's going to be about Xbox, but augmented reality could be the next big thing for Xbox, right? Instead of going this whole virtual reality.
Oh, crap. I just don't want them to touch on that though. Oh, I just want to see the Xbox One and then the games and how they're going to be bringing developers back to us instead of losing developers. If you're going to go augmented reality, I can see some developers still rather not be like, nah, because augmented reality is still in its infancy, just like virtual reality. I wouldn't be trying to win back the crowd. I'm like, oh look, Xbox has augmented reality. Because augmented reality really is portable, right? Xbox is not portable. And unless they make the Xbox Switch that was mentioned briefly in one of the podcasts Phil Spencer was a part of, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But we do know that they want to make a portable console, but I don't see that coming this year.
No. Sorry.
I mean, and then like if they go with portable consoles, I mean, Microsoft and its portable things have not been the greatest. Look at the Zune, and look at the Windows Phone. So, do we really want Microsoft to make a portable console? The Xbox Boy? Although, if it was called the Xbox Boy, I could definitely say I like the way you press them buttons. I'm dead. So yeah, I don't see that coming, at least this year. Maybe 2 E3s from now we'll get a portable Xbox-like device. And augmented reality maybe would be its key focus, either AR or VR, next year's E3, but not this year's E3.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like, yeah, the HoloLens will be talked about, because it always is. But I hope that's all it is really, oh look what you can still do now in Minecraft.
An enemy has been
And then just drop it. And wait till
I
like
don't
a
know what I expected.
different press conference that just focuses on technology. Like sure, E3 is the Entertainment Electronic Expo, but like I said, it's E3's Microsoft's press conference is called Xbox press conference, not Microsoft press conference. So that's at least just what I'm hoping for.
Oh, we can certainly hope, but I mean, obviously these are all just speculations.
Yeah, exactly. Speculations, rumors, and hopes. This is our podcast.
Silly ally.
Looks like we don't have any more questions from the audience, which kind of sucks. Should have tweeted asking questions, but we didn't know this was actually going to work today.
Exactly.
So maybe, ooh, we might see we might see a little bit more of Darksiders in one of these people's things. I don't know who's going to be announcing it, but we might see, yeah, something about Darksiders on E3.
Your right tower is under
I think
attack.
we pretty much covered everything now.
Yep, I think we did. Just try to get some final thoughts in here, I guess.
I think it'll be a good E3. Predictions as to who's going to win it,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say next.
because it's not good enough that you actually, participate in E3, but you have to win it.
Yep.
As stupid as that sounds.
So, who do you think's going to take home E3?
I think it's fairly obvious who you think that I think is going to win.
You think Microsoft's going to take it home? Fuck, I am playing really bad today. I blame the VidCast. So you predict that Scorpio and Microsoft are going to take home E3?
Yes.
See, I want to say that because I'm an Xbox fanboy,
Did something.
but
I don't know what I expected.
I don't know who's going to actually take it. Like, there's so many uncertainties right now with what's going on behind the scenes at Sony. Because if the rumors are true that they're making a new PlayStation or a PlayStation version Pro version 2, they might win it with that because they still got all their exclusives. They're already VR ready.
I think they would end up losing more people if they did that.
They might, because yeah, their PlayStation just came out, but you do know those diehard Sony boys though.
Yeah,
They
that's
wouldn't
true.
care. But then I also want to lean over to Nintendo because their Nintendo Switch lineup is shit, but it's doing really, really good. If they because it's Nintendo, and don't really work on a lot of tech
Our hero was
besides a
celebrated,
console.
inspiring his
They're going to be
allies with
focusing solely on
unending
games and games for the 3DS and for the Switch. If they have a really good games lineup, like a new Mario Party, a actual brand new Smash Brothers, and Mario Odyssey looks really good, I can see them potentially walking home with E3 because of the games that everyone wants and because, you know, the Switch is the new thing. It has a fidget spinner attachment. So,
Oh God.
so depending on what game line up, they can definitely easily take E3. But if Xbox pulls out like these new developers that are working on like classic games that we all used to love and play, man, I'm always left alone.
So you die.
Then yeah, if they bring back like classic games, not remastered, but maybe a reboot of classic Xbox games like Crimson Skies,
Why
Brute
can't you
Force,
be more like your ally?
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower
Young and
has
Evil's
been
not going to be
destroyed.
coming. Sorry, but like yeah, games that originally came out for the Xbox original, and they rebooted it, and that's what Phil's been holding in his head,
An ally
like
has been slain.
under wraps for the last couple of months. I can see them definitely taking home E3 solely on, you know, these games that we've been waiting for to get remastered or waiting for a sequel. I can see them possibly taking it there, but I don't know, I'm torn between all three. I don't have an actual prediction of who I think is going to win. I can't pick one. Phil Spencer did announce that he does not want to announce games unless they're close to development and like close to being actually done. And it's been quite some time since any games came out or were announced for, damn it, for the console. Right, like the last game that was announced was what? Phantom Dust, and it was like, oh look, it's free now, and that was the announcement we got.
Yeah,
we did learn.
That was really random.
Yeah, right. So it might be something like that. Like maybe there's something like this whole E3 could be. Yeah, guess what, guys? This has been like this close to launch for the last like year because we learned from our mistakes with Scalebound stuff. We didn't want to announce anything. We didn't want to get your guys' hopes up. But now all of a sudden, just bam, we hit you with this huge wave of games. And with Xbox Game Pass, you get like
This must
a
be what your parents feel.
X amount of hour trial with these brand new games. Oh, shit. To like, you know, try, right? Like they give us a, because this is all, I'm talking like their own published standalone games, like exclusives. They'll put them on the Game Pass as a trial. You get like 8-10 hours with it, like kind of how EA Access is done. You get the little trial a couple days early. You like it, you buy it, you get a little bit of a discount on it. I can see that definitely coming and hitting hard at E3 with a bunch of new backwards compatibility games, a bunch of new free games coming out. And I cannot play Clash today. So if they do something like that, then yeah, they can win. I want to see that happen too. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, I can't say who's gonna win it. That's my point. Hoi.
Okay, here's what I think.
Chirps.
They said that, or sorry, Microsoft said that this EA is really about the games, as according to Phil Spencer. Now, if this is true, and we do get a huge lineup of, you know, exclusives and really good-looking games going on, that means that they will inevitably win. And on top of that, announcing the Scorpio with the price, the specs, and actually showing off live gameplay from the Scorpio will definitely affect that. I think Microsoft will win. I think PlayStation will definitely try to take some jabs at it, at the Scorpio, and at what they're trying to do. And I think that that the Nintendo is probably going to announce some really cool, you know, kind of games and whatnot. Games that people kind of, they want to play because they're party games. Aside from that, I really think that Xbox will win. I think that Nintendo will win for party games. I think PlayStation may fall behind a little bit, and that's only because they won't have the extreme amount of games or the well-known games that Xbox will have.
Yeah. Seeing it that way, yeah, Xbox can possibly win. Let's just hope that the Scorpio looks sexy.
I agree.
Yeah, if it looks like it does right now, I don't find that sexy. I think it's ugly. I know it's just a dev kit, but I don't want it. Make it look sexy. Make it sleek. Make it just look amazing. Don't try to make it fit in with the rest of your entertainment that you have in your house. Make it stand out. Make it pop. Make it look sexy. Let's get the curves going. The hourglass figure. Something we all want to look at. Not something that just blends in. I mean,
yeah. We don't want another big VCR.
Exactly. My Xbox is the same size as my gateway from my receivers and everything that I got at home here. So I mean, that's ugly. Okay, it looks exactly like it, except an X on it instead of the gateway receivers logo. So they look exactly the same. The Wii U I still have. It still semi stands out. The PlayStation definitely stands out. The Xbox, it blends in. So it's got to look sick. It's got to look sexy. It's got to have all the right curves.
Absolutely.
But I'm still going to buy it if it doesn't.
Well, yeah, of course. But, that comes later. Yeah. Anyways, I declare this little bit of a vidcast complete.
81 minute long. Yeah, I can see it possibly ending on the let's make Scorpio look good, let's make games great, and Scalebound is still a registered trademark, so fingers crossed. So everybody,
I already stopped broadcasting.
Oh, well, you're still on my end. So everybody, thank you so much for joining the very first vidcast. Sorry, we went all over the place. We had no notes, nothing scripted, because we weren't too sure Twitch was going to work with us today, because Twitch is a bitch sometimes on Xbox, and my capture card's a bitch. So work with what we have. So this is CL Chaos saying thanks, and my buddy Zeno.
This is Zeno saying, did you do that all by yourself?
And we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to look up Zeno the Gamer on the YouTubes, the Twitters, the Twitches, and all that other good stuff. Hit this video with a like, share it with all your friends, and definitely see you next time.
And masturbate in public.
But maybe don't do that unless you live in that one place that's actually it's legal too. Anyways, bye-bye.